Hello again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. And today we have got ourselves the wedding ring lace shawl. Yeah. Not that long ago, I did a tutorial for this stitch as a back and forth in the rows stitch, and I made a wrap. And I anticipated that there would be interest in a triangular shawl, so this is what I came up with, and I absolutely love the results. It is essentially the same thing, except it's done as a top-down shawl. So you have that sort of V formation. Now this is the base, the tip of the shawl right here. And if you flip it over, we have, this is the top edge. So we start here and we work back and forth in rows with just a 2-row repeat. Absolutely love this. Now, for this particular project, I used Lion Brand's Pound of Love in the colorway of Antique White. By the way, it is Lion Brand that is sponsoring today's video. So Lion Brand, thank you so very, very much. I use this yarn so very often in a lot of my projects, and I found that this was perfect because for this particular piece, I found that working with a solid color really lends itself so that these rings that develop do not get sort of chopped up with a constantly shifting colorway. Really, really like how this turned out. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with Pound of Love, it is over 1,000 yards. Now, I was able to make my shawl with, a good size and plenty left over for perhaps a hat or two. So you definitely have the yardage with just one skein, more than enough for a shawl. It's a medium weight of 4, 100% acrylic, and well, this particular colorway is charcoal. This shawl was with the antique white, and today, for today's piece, we're going to be using the denim. Also, as far as hook size, we're going to be using a size 6mm hook, which is a size J. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, first things first with row 1. So, going to start off with a slip knot and a chaining of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and slip stitch to that first chain to create a ring. There we go. Now we're going to need a double crochet and a chain 2 space. So chain up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The 3 chains counts as a double crochet, and the extra 2 counts as your chain 2 space. And then into that ring, double crochet, so we have 2 doubles separated by the chain 2 space. We need a total of 7 double crochets separated by chain 2 spaces. So chain 2 and double crochet into the ring. Chain 2, double into the ring. And also I'm working over my tail as I'm doing my doubles. Makes finishing it up a little bit easier later on. Chain 2 and double into the ring. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more. Chain 2, double into the ring. Chain 2 and double into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And that is row 1. All right, so row 2, going to start by chaining 8. We're going to need, it's a double crochet and a chain 5 space. So chain up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn your work into this first double crochet, double crochet. There we go. Chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet. Now over here, like I said, this is a double crochet in a chain 5 space. Well, we need another chain 5 space to get to, this is the center spine right here. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then double crochet into the next double crochet stitch, the center spine. And then for symmetry, we're going to do the same thing on this half. So it's going to be a chain 5 space, a chain 2 space, and a chain 5 space. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then into this next double crochet. Chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet, and then chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finish by doing a double crochet into the third stitch from the bottom or the third stitch from the top. I find that right now doing it from the top is a little bit easier. So I got my yarn over, I'm going to hold that. So we went into here, skipping 1 and 2 into that third chain, go in and make your double crochet. Like so. Now, the reason why we started with 8 is because that's chaining of 3 and then a 5 chain space. This is our 3 and this is our 5. So even though started with 8, ended with 5, we then raised it with the double to make it a total of 8. I hope that makes sense. That way we have symmetry. All right, so that is the end of row 2. Okay, row 3. Start by chaining up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn the work. Okay, so into this chain 5 space, double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet into that same space. Okay, chain 2, and then these 2 double crochets, we're going to do a double crochet of 2 together. So after doing your double, chain 2 double, chain 2, going into the first with a double, but don't finish it. And then go into the next one by yarning over, pulling up that loop, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3 to double crochet 2 stitches together. Okay, chain 2, and then in this chain 5 space, we're going to do the same thing that we did in this chain 5 space. So after chaining 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and then double crochet into that center spine double crochet. Okay, chain 2, into this chain 5 space, same thing. So double, chain 2, double, chain 2, get out my tangles here. There we go. Okay, so I did the double, chain 2, double, chain 2, and then these 2 stitches are going to be 2 double crochets together on top. So yarning over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3 stitches. Okay, chain 2, and then into this chain 5 space. Technically it's 8 chains, but this 3 at the beginning counts as a double. So into this chain 5 space, go into the space with a double, chain 2, and a double, chain 2, and then here, the third chain from the bottom, 1, 2, and 3, double crochet into that stitch. There you go. Now, believe it or not, we just did a repeat, row 2 and row 3. However, so that it really makes more sense, we're going to do, at least 1 repeat, probably 2, in order for you to really get a good grasp of where we're going. So let's keep going. All right, so for the sake of clarity, we're going to say that rows 4 and 5 are the repeat for this pattern. So row 4, going to start by chaining up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn the work. Skipping this chain 2 space, we're going to work with these first doubles right here. So double crochet into the first double, chain 2, double into the next double. Okay, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipping over this point here, we're going to work within these 2 doubles right here. So into that first double, double crochet, chain 2, and double into the next, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, this is the center spine. Something you might want to do is actually to put in a scrap of yarn around the middle here, or a stitch marker, one that opens and closes. If you're ever having any trouble, because this center spine is important for your overall piece. So if you're having trouble seeing it for what it is, just use a little piece of scrap yarn or a stitch marker, what have you. So we did our double, chain 2, double, our chain 5, so double into the center spine. And then we need the mirror image. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then working with these 2 doubles, double into the first, chain 2, double into the next, chain 5, okay, skipping this point here, going into these next 2 doubles. So double into the first, chain 2, double into the next, chain 5, okay, then last but not least, into the third chain from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, double crochet. There you go. And that is the end of row 4. Okay, so row 5, start by chaining up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the work into the chain 5 space here. Double, chain 2, double, chain 2, and then these 2 doubles we need to double crochet together. So yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, then pull through all 3. So basically we have a point at the bottom, a straightaway, and then a point at the top. It's like a sort of a 3-step deal here. So chain 2 from here, and then into this chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, double, chain 2, double, okay, chain 2, and then we need these 2 stitches together. So yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. Chain 2. Okay, we have the center spine right here, but we need to still deal with this chain 5 space. So double, chain 2, double, chain 2, and double, chain 2, and then double into the center spine stitch, chain 2, into this chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, and then these 2 doubles need to be brought together, so yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3, chain 2, into the next chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, And then bringing these two together, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. Chain 2. Okay, we got 1 chain 5 space left, so double, chain 2, double, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, and then last but not least, the third chain from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, double crochet. There you go. And that is the end of row 5, and it is the end of the repeat. So let me lay this out nice and flat. Like so. Give you a bird's eye view of what we have. So pretty. I love it. And this is my personal preference, is I like to end on a row 5 because I think it has, a nicer edge to it as opposed to a chain 5 just sort of flopping around. This gives it, a bit more of a frame, if you will, after ending on a row 5. So, you know what? Let's do one more repeat together. Okay? All right, let's go. Alrighty, so row 4 for the repeat. Start by chaining up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn the work. Skipping that chain 2 space, double into that first double. Chain 2 and double into the next double. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipping this point, going within the next 2 doubles. So first double, chain 2, and double into the next double. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipping this point, going within these 2 doubles. So the first one, double into that stitch. Chain 2, double into the next stitch. Okay, chain 5. And we've reached the center spine, so double into the center spine. And then for symmetry, chain 5 again. And then working with these 2, double into the first. Chain 2, double into the next. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipping this point here, going into the next 2. So double into the first. Chain 2, double into the next. Chain 5. Okay. Skipping this point, working within these two, double into the first, chain 2, double into the next, get my yarn untangled. It does happen even to the best of us. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we did our double, chain 2, double. Now we need to end row 4 by chaining 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the third chain from the bottom. 1, 2, and 3, double crochet. There you go. So like I was saying before, to end your piece with these long chains at the edge, personally, not a big fan of that. So we're going to do row 5 again and end it on a high note. Alrighty. Also, before we go on, as you can see, you already have that beautiful wedding ring appearing. Absolutely love it. And the reason why I call it such is because there's a quilting pattern that really resembles that particular motif. So let's go on to row 5 for the repeat. All right, so row 5 for the repeat, start by chaining up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn the work into the chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, and then working these two together. So yarning over into that next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, then pull through all 3. Chain 2 into the next chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, working these two together. So yarn over into that stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, then pull through all 3. Okay. Chain 2 into the next chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, working these two together, yarning over, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, then pull through all 3. Chain 2. Okay, in this chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, into the center spine, double, chain 2, into this chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, working these next two together, yarning over, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through all 3, chain 2, chain 5 space, it's a double, chain 2, double, chain 2, working these 2 together, so yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through all 3, chain 2, in the chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, working these 2 together, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through all 3, chain 2, into the last chain 5 space, double, chain 2, double, chain 2, and then in the third chain from the bottom, double crochet. And there you go. That is a full repeat. In fact, that's 2 full repeats for you. And I absolutely love the geometric nature of this lace. It's so light, it's so easy, breezy, beautiful, and it is quick. This project works up fast. My goodness. Absolutely love it. So there you have it, a bird's eye view of beauty. Absolutely love, love, love this particular pattern. And I really hope that you guys do too and give it a try. It's a lot of fun. It's very, very easy, and you can really get yourself lost in it. Just remember that, you go from starting off with a chaining of 8 on row 4 and a chaining up of 5 on row 5. And you just go back, forth, as much as you want to until your piece is the desired size. Again, personally, I would end on a row 5. I think it has a lovely finished edge to it. And there you go. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below, because you know that I appreciate your appreciation, and I love showing you guys new patterns and new techniques. Also, a big thank you to Lion Brand for sponsoring today's video. I do so love your yarn, and I do so appreciate your support. And hit subscribe for more, because I'm always publishing things, whether it's crocheting or knitting, audiobook narrations, origami, cooking, you name it. And of course, my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthrough and commentary. Links in the description box down below, of course. Also, of course, where you can find this gorgeous yarn. Yes. And that about wraps it up for today. So listen, everybody, you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.